It's official. Porsha has secured a second season of her spinoff. But rumors are that allegedly it's all one big scam. Now, why is that? I have some new information that may answer that question and more right after this. What's up, kinfolk? And welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, do me a favor and subscribe. And if you already are subscribed, do me a favor and get notified, so you'll know whenever I upload new videos to the channel. Alright, kinfolk, come on into the house. We have a lot to talk about. And it centers around rumors that allegedly Porsha and Simon's second season of her spinoff is one big scam. Now, what is the scam being played? I have some new information that may answer that question and more. And here it goes. Industry insiders are now confirming that Porsha has officially secured a second season of her controversial spinoff in the form of a wedding special. Sources say that allegedly the second season of the show was nervously confirmed by the network early last month. Sources say that the deal was quietly struck once the network went into settlement negotiations with Nene regarding her lawsuit against the company. Sources say that many executives were allegedly nervous about granting Porsha a second season due to the surprising controversy surrounding her first season. Industry insiders say that Porsha's team will work very hard to prove to the network that Porsha was worth a second shot. So, the question is, what is the alleged scam being played by Porsha and Simon? Well, rumors are that allegedly Porsha's team had to present a second season package to the network proving that she and Simon were going to have a multi-million dollar wedding special worthy of camera coverage. However, the scam being allegedly played by Porsha and Simon is that despite what they sold to the network, they are not in any financial situation to pay for a multi-million dollar wedding extravaganza. Allegedly, the two will be deeply depending on the goodwill of many wedding vendors to bring Porsha's African fairy tale wedding to reality. Also, industry insiders say that allegedly it was promised by Porsha's team to producers that she and Simon would finally be opening the real side of their relationship up to cameras. However, a source who wished to remain anonymous said that the two actually may have no plans to do so. Why is that? The source said Porsha and Simon's new brand for the second season of her show is African King and Queen Fairy Tale Love. So, bringing any relationship drama from the couple into the storyline simply wouldn't fit the new narrative. We're being told that Porsha is willing to go all the way in making sure her relationship to Simon is seen as picture perfect as possible, even what some sources say is despite what may be going on behind the scenes. Now, kinfolk, I have been reporting on this on and off since early spring about the contract negotiations for Porsha in the second season of her spinoff. And I've told you several reasons why the network was very apprehensive about giving Porsha a second season. And I also made mention of all the things that were probably going to go into effect if Porsha was granted a second season of her spinoff. Well, kinfolk, it seems like all of those things did transpire. But however, what my sources are saying about her new wedding special and how it can create new problems is this. Porsha and Simon have been working very hard overtime work, from what I've been told, throughout the summer to prepare for this wedding. And what I've been told by sources is that Porsha is planning this big extravagant wedding. And the biggest problem is, from what the sources are saying, is that they are not in a financial shape to plan such a big wedding. Now, a lot of people are thinking and saying, which I told you in one video, about how weddings for reality TV show couples, how they pan out and how they can be an investment. Well, here's the thing. Porsha and Simon were, from what my sources are saying, always planning to have a big wedding. And how much they spent was going to be based on how much the network was willing to pay. Now, here comes the double-edged sword, which I told you guys back in a couple of videos earlier. You can plan for this big wedding, and you can spend multi-millions of dollars planning for it. However, if you don't get a reality TV show deal that offsets the cost, then you are pretty much throwing money away. Now, one would think if Porsha and Simon couldn't necessarily get the network to help foot the bill for such a big wedding, then it seems like they probably should scale down the wedding and make sure they're not investing more money into their wedding in which they are getting back, if that makes sense. And so one would think that would be the perfect course to take. However, we're talking about Porsha and we're talking about Simon, two people who are very dedicated to creating a lifestyle, a very luxurious lifestyle, to people via social media and through the press, in order to keep up this air of, I would say, importance, and to also keep up to Porsha's place in reality TV, in the reality TV hierarchy. So with that being said, here is the double-edged sword to Porsha and Simon's wedding. Yes, Porsha and Simon could have scaled back some, depending on how much money they got for their spinoff and how much money they're willing to spend for their wedding. However, the nature of the wedding is that, of the spinoff, is that they're going to plan this big, over-the-top wedding. And so now it can be seen as if they don't produce this big, over-the-top wedding, then Bravo can probably say, well, this is not what was promised to us, right? This is not extravagant. This is not exciting. So we're going to finish up this, and then we're probably going to cut ties with you and Simon because you guys don't have this luxurious lifestyle that you told us that you guys had. Now you got to realize before Porsha's spinoff premiered, her and Simon had not moved into their multi-million-dollar house. So now they're in this multi-million-dollar, I think $7 million house, and so producers are probably thinking, well, maybe they actually do have the money, right? And so now you're planning this big wedding, you got your deal in place, you got the money squared away, and now the deal is not really offsetting the cost of a wedding. But it's too late to pull back from spending all that money on a wedding because you have sold this ideal of luxurious glamour in this big grand event. And so you pull it back now, it may send red flags to Bravo is that they might not be living this luxurious lifestyle that we thought they were. And once again, let's just cut ties. I don't know, kinfolk, but that's all just speculation at this point. But as we can see, Porsha and Simon have managed to sneak their way into a second season of her spinoff. Something that I told you guys again back in the spring that was probably likely going to happen because the numbers for her show were very strong. But as the sources say, the network allegedly was very nervous about greenlighting it. So there's going to be a lot of eyes and probably a lot of editing going on with this new season to make sure it doesn't cause as much controversy as it did last season, in order for Bravo to protect their new brand image and also in order for them to protect the money that they're probably investing in this show. But kinfolk, I want to know what you guys think. Do you think granting Porsha a second season of her spinoff is a good idea, or do you think it was a bad idea? Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Alright kinfolk, as always, if you enjoyed this video, please like, share, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you guys back on the next one. Peace.